Well, happy Monday, everyone. Here we are back at it with another day. Let's go ahead and get the chat up. Make sure I can actually read your comments, and we'll move on from there. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, everybody. Jonathan and Josh, good to see the two of you on Facebook today. And of course, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars, members, and Patreon subscribers on YouTube today. Matt Rowland, Automatic Beats, Burial Account, Sarah, Sean Fornango, Weird Beard, Alt Grendel, Wayne Azing, Christopher Lowe with a Gold Derby, and Sean with a Gold Derby, Jenny Dahl Weber, Courtney Zayas, Quinn Tyus with a Gold Derby, Slatty Bartfast with a Gold Derby, Uncle Matt, The Wandering Exile, and Survivor from the Old Era with the first Super Chat of the day for Drachme. For Drachme, everybody. For Drachme. All right, Jocelyn Ryan on Facebook with the donation of stars says, "Hey there, Ox. Hey there, Jocelyn." All right, so plan of the day. We got to start knocking off some of these loyalty missions in order to unlock the full capabilities of our squad. Not sure where to go. I think we said something about the Citadel last week, so maybe we'll go to the Citadel this week. We've got a couple of quests there, one of which is Garrus's, I believe. And you know how much I love my man Garrus. So, yeah, let's go ahead. I think we'll probably go to the Citadel to knock those out. James Smith says, "Hi, Ox, what's your opinion on Mass Effect so far?" I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I'm only halfway through Mass Effect 2, having completed Mass Effect 1. Yeah, compared to Andromeda, which was my introduction to the Mass Effect series, these games are much more compelling. The characters far more interesting. The gameplay, it's a little clunky and dated, I know, but I mean, those of you who grew up on it and who remember the old when the games first came out, the gameplay probably doesn't bother you. For me, it's a little clunky compared to some of the more recent games that I have been playing. But then we have to bear in mind that these are much older games. I'm looking forward to seeing how the gameplay improves in Mass Effect 3. That aside, the story is just exceptional. It's a wonderful space opera, I guess. It's not really a space opera. What would you call it? I mean, a space adventure. It feels big, but not that big. But then again, I haven't explored everything yet, so there's still a lot for me to do. Julian Z on YouTube says, "Hi, Ox. So good to see you for another Mass Effect Monday. Don't worry, you're only a little late, lol. Joking. Hope everything's okay with you. Let's do more companion quests." Thank you, Julian. Zach with an AK says, "What's the worst game you've played to completion?" Wolfenstein Youngblood was pretty bad. I don't think it was as bad as the reviews made it out to be. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I at least had a few laughs, and I finished it. I think the thing that upset me the most about Wolfenstein Youngblood are the lore implications of that game. I feel like they just took this entire plot that they spent building up lovingly with Old Blood, New Order, and Colossus, and they just put so many huge things into the world that they're now going to have to deal with in any subsequent Wolfenstein game. Unless they come out and call it uncanonical, they've got huge things that they're just gonna have to deal with. I mean, I want to see how he killed Hitler. I mean, we have an option to do it in Mass Effect, or in Wolfenstein Colossus, but I want to know how canonically he kills Hitler. They kind of gloss over that. It's the 1980s. Hitler's dead, and yet Nazi is still in charge of North America. How did that happen? I want to know more about that. Anyway, Twisted Thunder says, "Hey Ox, I've been watching the series you've been making. I just wanted to give you a tip. I think you should do Kasumi's mission, and you get a powerful SMG." Thank you, Twisted Thunder. I will be doing Kasumi's mission. I hear it's a longer one, and I'll probably have to dedicate an entire broadcast to it. But I don't think I'm going to do it today. But I will definitely do it before we get too far along in the primary plot. Matt Rowland says, "Hi Ox, the gameplay in Mass Effect 3 is even better and the best of the series. Also, Mass Effect is often referred to as a space opera like Star Wars." Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, when I think of space opera, I think of a much bigger universe with lots of moving storylines and big moving parts. And I'm not quite getting big moving parts yet in Mass Effect 2. But then again, we're still on the collecting our squad phase of the plot. So much more to come. Nick Butler says, "Love taking my smoke breaks with your streams, Ox. Happy Monday." Happy Monday to you, Nick. Julian Z says, "Ox, do you think you'll do the DLC for Mass 2, except Arrival, of course, before Endgame?" And what language is that? I don't know what you're talking about. I know that there are DLCs. I have no idea what they are, how to start them, what they do. My plan is to just play the game and complete the plot, and then if we find some DLCs along the way, we can do them. So yeah, I do plan to do them, but I don't know when. Twisted Thunder says, "You can also hover over your power and get details." Okay, thank you, Twisted Thunder. The Unknown Planet says, "I'm having a hard day today. I have lost my dog." I'm sorry, The Unknown Planet. Losing a loved one, even a beloved pet, is extremely painful. And I'm really sorry you're having to go through that right now. Hopefully today's broadcast will help ease the pain and put your mind somewhere else. Mikey says, "Ox, Lesnar is going to get so swole. We'll tune into the stream to a shirtless Ox who isn't even going to play. He's going to look dead into the camera and just give us a moist slurp slurp, ASMR style." Well, I'm having to do a lot of creative interpretation of this super chat, but I think I get the gist, and the gist disturbs me. It disturbs me. I am trying to take care of my body. I'm doing better at taking care of my body, but you know, even if I do get swole, as the kids say these days, or ripped, as my generation once said, cut, chiseled, impeccable pecs, you know, that sort of thing. If I ever get to that point, I can promise you, and you can hold me to this, like clip this, and then in a year or two, whenever I get to that point, show it to me. But I can promise you that I will never do a topless broadcast, right? I will never do a topless broadcast, and I absolutely will never slurp, 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 ASMR style, into the microphone. Like it's just, I might look at the camera dead in the eye, you know, because I'm talking to people, right? And you look at people when you talk to them. It's only polite. But yeah, I'm not going to go topless, even when I've got my pecs, and I'm not going to slurp, slurp, slurp into the microphone. So hold me to that. That's a promise. Anurag DeHay says, "Catching you live, Mass Effect 2 is a lot more intimate. Mass Effect 3 goes much larger and space opera-y. Happy Monday." Gotcha. And I do get a much more intimate feel to Mass Effect 2. Thank you, Anurag. Fabrizio Coliani says, been a member as long as a baby's development cycle. A member for 9 months. Thank you very much, Fabrizio. Pavel in the chat today with his customary Planescape Torment fact. Hopefully it won't be a spoiler like the last one. Pavel. Despite it being 22 years old, he says, Planescape Torment is still considered as one of the best written RPGs of all time by many reviewers. All right, I have read similar reviews of Planescape Torment, and well, I should probably play the game sometime. Thomas McCormick says doing DLC Arrival after endgame story makes the most narrative sense. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I know nothing about the DLCs of this game. If I find a quest in my quest log called Arrival, I will do it after the primary plot. Brandon Dunn says, hello Ox, just finished Dead Space 2. It was a blast, literally. Hope you're doing great. Thank you, Brandon. I can't wait to play the Dead Space series. I'm waiting on a remaster. Ian Sutherland became a Silver Ox. Thank you very much. Martin Sespregi became a Gold Ox. Thank you very much. And Men of Warb says Mass Effect 1 had a movies feel. Mass Effect 2 has more of a TV show feel. Hey, that's a great way to kind of describe it. Yeah, it does. Mass Effect 1 is a bit more linear. We kind of go from plot beat to plot beat, despite it being open universe and, you know, we can go where we want. The storyline part of the plot, you know, it tells a story in one linear fashion. Mass Effect 2 feels like it's got all of these big little stories, right? Big little stories that you find. And it feels more episodic. We've got more episodic content, like a TV show. Every episode of a TV show is its own narrative. Every little character we find is his or her own narrative. That's a great way to put it. Thank you, Man of War. Julian Z says, Ox, don't worry. You can view available DLCs in the assignments tab of your journal. All right, well then I'll just tackle them as I would any other normal quest, saving Arrival for last. And then Juan Waregue says, hey Ox, happy Monday. How do you like the Terminus system versus Citadel space? First time catching you live. Keep up the good work. That's an interesting question, and I mean, I don't really know if I think of things in terms of Terminus system versus Citadel space. I'm enjoying each planet that I find in its own way. So, I mean, it would be different if, like, there were space battles, like huge battles out in space, and then I could actually comment on the space itself. But as for the planets, yeah, I'm having a good time. Jake Benz on Facebook with a donation of stars says, good day, Ox and all. Thank you, Jake Benz. And Jocelyn Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, time for this courier to get back to it. I'll check back with the stream later over on YouTube side. Cheers, Ox. Thank you, Jocelyn. You're so kind for logging in to continue. You're on fire. Look at you. 64 weeks on fire. Wow. That's some dedication right there, Jocelyn. All right, let's get to the game. Barbara Elliott on YouTube says, I disagree that playing the Arrival DLC makes the most narrative sense at the end of the game. It makes no narrative sense to do it there. People say that because of the difficulty at such a low level. Well, now I'm just getting conflict in the chat. I guess I'll figure it out when I figure it out. Tim Chandler became a Bronze Ox. Thank you very much, Tim. And Alt Grindle says, hey, Ox, I'll be heading out to class soon. You have a good stream. Thank you, Alt Grindle. Always wonderful when you stop on by. Okay, we did everything aboard the Normandy. It's time to access our journal. Thane, Tali, Samara, Garrus. Let's go to Citadel Space. Okay, we did everything here, didn't we? No! How did we not do everything here? I usually do all of the planets before doing the quests in those solar systems. Elatha. A tiny rock planet, Elatha is noted for its frigid temperatures and crushing nitrogen and krypton atmosphere. Lying out beyond the Fulmore belt, there is little to recommend it. Rich! Hey!
Probe away.
Hey, cool.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
All right. Hey.
Probe launched. Probe away.
With that, we got it down to moderate. And we're out of probes. So I think we'll leave it at that. Christopher Lowe says, do Arrival last. Not only was it the last released, but Mass Effect 3 picks up from the events of that DLC. Okay, so narratively, I should do it last. The Hog Spawn Berserker became a Bronze Ox. Thank you very much, Hog Spawn. Ethan H says the Arrival DLC literally sets up the opening scene for Mass Effect 3. Don't know what other people think they're talking about. Lol, everybody interprets things differently, my friend. But I'm glad to have a variety of opinions on this broadcast. The Hog Spawn Berserker says, this is the first stream I was able to catch just listening while at work. Keep up the good work, Ox. Thank you very much, Hog Spawn. And then Thomas McCormick says, the Arrival was released shortly before the launch of Mass Effect 3 to set up the story for Mass Effect 3, lol. It makes perfect sense. Okay. Duly noted. The Raging Krogan says the reason for doing the Arrival DLC is because Harbinger appears differently if you do it post-game. It's supposed to happen right before Mass Effect 3. Okay, well, alright, well, I think the chat is definitely has a consensus here. We will do Arrival last, even after the main plot. Hindi 101 became Hindi 101, a member for 8 months, says catching a stream live and now a Silver Derby too. Congratulations on getting your Silver Derby, my friend. The hostile moon Calliston is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element 0 within the molten sulfur mantle. Eldfell Ashland Energy's mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship Drive core material in the Attican Traverse. Calliston is racked with volcanism due to tidal stresses from Cernunnos. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Calliston is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares, when Baylor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here, and Calliston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. We can scan it. Fabrizio says, hey Popcorn, I've followed you since 2016, and I've noticed you have an affinity to certain firearms. You seem to absolutely adore lever-action rifles. I have a few handguns for home defense, and was wondering if you were packing too, lol. I probably shouldn't say live on camera whether or not I'm packing in terms of home defense. So I'll leave that up to your imagination. The Raging Krogan, a member for 2 months, says, I recommended doing Kasumi's DLC next. It is something you will really enjoy, I think. Okay, well, maybe we'll do that next, since that's what the chat wants. Luan P says, greetings from Brazil, love your job. Oh, thank you, Luan P. I'm very fortunate indeed to have this job. And Man of Orb says, here's an interesting tidbit. He didn't say tidbit. He said something else with a T, but tidbit. Calliston was initially supposed to be where you found Liara in 1. Oh, that is interesting. Well, it is resource rich.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Wow, this is the Element Zero planet. All of these planets where we're getting palladium and platinum, very little Element Zero, but this planet, man, it's like every node is Element Zero. Have I told you that this is my happy
Probe
place?
away.
If I could retire and live on a desert island and smoke a cigar and drink something alcoholic and just do asteroid mining for the rest of my life, I think I'd probably be a very happy guy. This is my happy place. BioWare should come out with with like a oh, look at that.
Launching probe.
And we're down to moderate. BioWare should come out with a Mass Effect branded asteroid and planet mining mobile game. It would probably really take off. Like I would play the snot out of that. Imagine on a flight, you're flying to like the other side of the continent or something for a business meeting or whatever, and you could just mine planets the entire time. Great. I know it says moderate, but just in case there's some Element Zero lying around. No, but I think I got most of it. Oh, what?
Probe launched.
Depleted. Wow. We were one away from it being depleted. Makes me want to revisit Ilatha. Unexplored. Sir Nunos is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location. In a rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. While nothing could survive on the surface of a planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunon's moon, Calliston, is habitable. Cernunons is skimmed for its abundant hydrogen, and refineries on Calliston process it into a metastable metallic form for use as starship fuel. Terry Williams says, don't you, miss the Mako, really? I mean, I do. I enjoyed driving the Mako. It was also infuriating at times, trying to drive around on these rocky planets. But yeah, I do miss the Mako at times. Shepard07 says, Arrival has a few changes in dialogue and a different scene, depending on when you do it. Nothing too big. For your first time, it should be played after finishing the game. Have a great stream today, Ox. Okay, thank you, Shepard07. And Man of Warb says, in that case, you might love No Man's Sky. Yeah, I played it back in 2016 when it was first released, and it was a huge bomb at the time, though I have heard that since then they have really taken strides to make the game a good game. So perhaps I should try it again. All right, Sir Nunons. We've got moderate. Ah, what a bummer.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
I have a hard time understanding the scale between depleted, poor, moderate, good, and rich. On some planets, it'll say moderate, but then you uncover one node and it skips poor and it goes straight to depleted. On other planets, you sit around on moderate for eons and then you finally get to poor.
Probe launched.
There, and now it says depleted, despite the fact that we saw this over here. Alright, well. There's Sununons. Alright, let's check the asteroid belt. Whoa! What is this now? Bress. A member of the Fomor belt, Bress is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships or handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Calliston can be found here. We can start the scanner. Rich! Oh my god. Welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Episode 21. In today's broadcast, we will just be mining planets and asteroids for the entire 4 hours.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Margaret! Oh.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I rep poor.
Launching probe.
And depleted. Edward J. Says, "Hey Ox and chat, hope everyone is doing awesome today. Sorry for showing up late. Didn't get the notification for some reason." I'm so frustrated when I hear things like that. I'm sorry that you're not getting the notifications. I wonder if there's anything I can do. I've talked with YouTube about it. I don't know. Alright, looks like we've got another planet over here. Partholon, a large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core. Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, the orbit's proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it for a gravitational slingshot to add speed on their way to and from Calliston. Rich! Golly, this solar system is really the treasure trove. It's like every planet but one is rich. Man of Orb says, did you hear about the guy who was denied a liquor license on Calliston because he'd served alcohol to miners?
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Still rich. Goodness gracious. Smokey Bear says, yo, Oxhorn, long time no see, dude. Then Mila444 says, Ox is in his zone. And then Smokey Bear says, yeah, I see that. Thank you, Smokey. Good to see you, my friend.
Probe away.
Oh, crap.
Launching probe.
Whoops. I still get something. Wow.
Probe launched.
Ooh.
Probe away.
All right, that goes from rich to moderate. Completely skipped good.
Probe launched.
Moderate to poor. That must mean there's at least one more big node.
Probe away.
Depleted. Holy cow. This solar system, man, it's like no one has been here to mine it before or something. Okay, that should be it. 100%. I mean, we just got a ton of stuff. Let's go spend the stuff we just got. Weapon upgrades. SMG extra rounds. Shotgun shield piercing. Shotgun extra rounds. 25,000 though. Double their rounds. This bonus affects the entire squad. Oh, yeah. I can do SMG. Tech cooldowns, element 0. 20% faster cooldown on tech abilities. Heavy weapon ammo. 45% to heavy weapon ammo capacity. Yes. Krogan vitality. I should probably get it. Okay. Well, we just spent all our resources. Feels good. Okay. Fabrizio Coliani says, whoops, in hindsight, I see your point. My bad. No worries, my friend. No worries. Edward J says, wasn't trying to complain, just glad that you're on like always. Thanks for all you do. No worries, Edward. Okay, so I was going to go to Citadel. Squad really wants me to do Kasumi. Okay, travel to Birkenstein. Birkenstein, that's the name of the planet we're going to? Okay, Birkenstein it is. Jeez. Oh, Birkenstein. Well, 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 what is this? Oh, cool. We're in a nebula, the Serpent Nebula, 16%. Oh, do we got to discover stuff?
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Feynman, a hydrogen methane gas giant, Feynman is of far less interest to the colonists of Birkenstein than its moons. All 24 are under heavy development by 3 rival firms, Hoshichiri Heavy Industries, Guangui Solutions, and the Dynamis Corporation. These 3 firms are under ironclad contracts to sell their raw materials exclusively to corporations based on or orbiting around Birkenstein, a situation which has led to heavy investment on Birkenstein from manufacturing corporations looking to get a piece of the action. Feynman itself has been relatively untouched by the mining concerns, as its strong magnetosphere and great darkstorm cells create a barrier to all but the newest generation of scanners. Poor.
Probe launched.
Alright, nothing really worth our time here. Here's Birkenstein. Veltman, a hydrogen-helium gas giant. Veltman is home to the Koshirotan, enormous storm cells that appear as whitish spots and are visible as far away as Birkenstein. As with most other colonized gas giants, Veltman's orbital space sports a variety of helium-3 refueling stations for merchant vessels. Of particular note among the orbital stations is the Dynamis Corporation's facility for manufacturing metastable metallic hydrogen, despite the risks involved in manipulating the powerful mass effect fields needed to do so. Citadel Bohr ships, which use the substance in their thrusters, can frequently be seen docking at Veltman as a result. This makes the Boltzmann system one of the most heavily patrolled in Citadel space. Poor. At this point, I'm just trying to really go for
Probe launched.
nodes that are touching the yellow.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, I think we've pretty much exhausted this one. Alright, so we got something in outer orbit here, and then we've got this asteroid belt. Thuft, technically named Thuft, Dutch for the head. Thuft is a dwarf planet with a moderate carbon dioxide atmosphere and rich deposits of pyroclase. Originally put on the star charts when a human scout ship needed to discharge its drive core and wasn't able to reach the system's gas giant in time, Thuft has seen some development by Hoshchiri Heavy Industries. Pyroclase from the asteroid can be found in common industrial products such as industrial cable insulation and fire-resistant prefab housing walls. Moderate. Realmor's Code says, "Hello Ox, glad to be here, and I'm trying to start my own streaming channel on Twitch. Any tips on what I should do?" Well,
Launching probe.
with Twitch, it's all about finding your niche and maintaining consistency.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Find a schedule that works for you, stick to it, interact with the people who come to your stream, and then just keep doing it for a long time.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Freddie Simmons says, for your information, there's nothing to find when you enter the nebula. It's just a means to travel to another solar system. It's best to make a beeline to your destination so you don't burn too much fuel. Okay, thank you, Freddie. You just saved me a bunch of fuel. I was going to explore the entire nebula later. All right, we're down to poor, which means there should be like one more giant cache somewhere.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Depleted. Okay, let's finish the asteroid belt. And now for the inner planets. Wheeler. Wheeler is a sizable rock planet. Its atmosphere is a hostile mix of hydrogen and carbon monoxide, which poses little hazard to remote robo-mining. Modern equipment can easily tolerate the planet's temperatures and gravity. Wheeler's crust is rich in bauxite and other light metals used in fabricators the galaxy over. Moderate.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
And we're down to poor.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Depleted. Okay, and at last we can move to Bergenstein. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Bergenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Bergenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, integrating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods. Meeting with mixed success for the first generation, Bergenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Bergenstein is known as the Human's Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. We can scan it. It's depleted. Wow. Well, then I'm not going to waste my time. Hold on. If it's depleted, why can we scan it? We usually can't scan planets that have story missions. Is there like something else? The Raging Krogan. says you will find side missions scanning some planets. Oh. And Sarvis the Drow says, as far as loyalty mission orders go, I suggest doing Zaid's last, since you're a Paragon. Renegades should probably do Samara's last. All should be done before the mission the elusive man gives you. Okay. Alright, I don't think there's anything there, so we can land.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
Solomon Gunn?
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Awesome. I'd like to read a copy of Badass Weekly.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Please, don't flatter me.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
It's a good old-fashioned Ocean's 11 heist.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Okay, now I understand Ethan H. Ethan H says, get ready to hear the worst accents you've ever heard. I'm trying to place this one. Is it Australian? I can't figure it out. Man of Warp says, after Dead Money, I am now unimpressed if a heist mission doesn't have clouds of corrosive gas, bomb colors detonatable by speakers, invincible guards, and 2 timing partners. Well, they did set the bar high.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Locate the vault door. It's somewhere beneath the ballroom floor. Okay. Freddie Simmons says, in my opinion, this mission has the best music of any Mass Effect 2's DLCs. I see. And Shadow Snake B9 says he's supposed to have a South African accent. Ah.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
All right, time to use our Witcher senses. Oh, I guess not.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
Christopher Lowe says, I always laugh and think, maybe he sent you away because she looks like a thief, lol. I mean, yeah, she shows up in this body-fitting outfit and a hood covering half her face. I wonder why he thought she looked a bit cagey. Or sketchy. It's Donovan Hawk. Talk to him later. Oh, look, they've even got a koi pond. All right, let's see what passes for art in the Mass Effect universe. Chocolate syrup on canvas. Great. It's good to see that taste in art hasn't changed in however many thousand years.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
And it just so happens that everyone at the party is talking about what's going on aboard the Normandy. Hey, this guy's living in heaven. He's got it all. All right, so we got it downstairs. We've got an upstairs. Let's go to the viewing platform, and then we'll go upstairs, I think. Ooh, a data pad. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight, and Security Chief Rowe is in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Right, tap into communication. Gondrodim says 2 playthroughs, and I never had Kasumi. I've been looking forward to you doing this mission, and for an assisted mode T on your store. Play on, friend. Yeah, I really need to find a new artist for my t-shirt shop.
Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
Douglas Dilligard says, hello, Oxhorn and all. At work on my lunch break. Hugs to all.
Hawk's bedroom, I believe.
Wow, who's his architect? This is a very impressive place.
Or a very large one, at least.
Always good to have you come by, Douglas. Oh, is that supposed to be his bedroom?
Hawk's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Probably shouldn't hack into that room just yet. All right, let's go downstairs. No. Let's go upstairs. The vault is likely downstairs. So let's go upstairs first. We'll talk to Donovan Hawk, too. Oh, what? Oh, man, we can't go.
He's the gun.
We need to case the vault gun. You can chat up Hawk later.
Would you just Kasumi? God.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
No shortage of confidence. Find Hawk's DNA. Find a private area away from... Okay. Find a private area away from the crowded party and collect enough of Hawk's DNA to fool the vault's DNA scanner. What? I hope we'll just find it lying around. Are we going to look for old crusty socks or something? How do we do this? Discover the password to Donovan Hawk's vault and speak with Hawk long enough to obtain a sample of his voice. Find a way to shut down the kinetic barrier. Right, off to go find some privacy to extract a DNA sample. Sure.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields. There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Wow. This guy has assembled quite an adoring crowd.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
Okay, we got the voice sample. Let's go cut power. Really? Pull on a statue.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
I mean, you'd think this would be in like a janitorial maintenance closet deep in the bowels of the building, but no, he's got the circuit board behind a hidden bookshelf where his guests are wandering around. Of course. All right, now we gotta...
throws a hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited there.
Now to find the crusty socks. Let's go to his private quarters.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
We read that data pad.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms? I see. I don't know who you think you are, but Rose says she's never heard of you. Nice try, though. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Well, I mean, you'd think I would have blown it by now. Now they know I'm trying to get into his room.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go. Ready when you are.
Ugh.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
Get through my shield!
That looks painful. I have an idea. See what you can find.
Nats, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal, that voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to go grab some beers? Let me know, Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scatter.
And we steal some money. Well, Chief Rowe's dead. Let's go try this again.
Did you hear? Santiago took over that refinery on Zoria.
He's such a shrewd businessman. The Blue Suns are lucky to have him.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
Look, I already called in once. This is getting old fast.
Just try it again.
Fine. Chief Rowe, Samuels again. These guests are back in.
They have access, Samuels. Now stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in. Enjoy the party.
That was easy. Thank you, Kasumi. All right.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Crusty socks, crusty socks.
It's clean.
It's a plant. Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
1 credit. Pillow, saliva.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Man of Warb says Hawk shares a voice actor with your engineer Donnelly, and Donnelly previously served on the warship Perugia. Antique weapons collection?
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
$7,800.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Datapad, Okada Decryption Project Update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell, that the permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Freddie Simmons says that dialogue about Santiago taking over the refinery is a reference to Zaid's loyalty mission. Ah, all right, well, we'll do that in time. Thank you.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
What
I'll
a
check for
heist!
security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Bingo. All right, eviscerator, shotgun. I think we're good. Let's see. Submachine gun. Phalanx heavy pistol. Both upgrades to the Predator.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Man of Orb says that huge statue is an ogre from BioWare's Dragon Age Origins. Michelangelo's David?
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
Wow. Krogan. Arachne Queen.
Ugh. Arachne Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
Turian?
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palavin. For good reason, I say.
Doesn't look like much to me. Rosetta Stone, maybe?
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
There's the gray box.
That's... impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
I'll get the gray box in a minute. Right now I'm gonna look around. What is this?
Creepy.
A Prothean statue. Creepy.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
What? What is this?
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Damn you, Hawk! You gutted the Statue of Liberty. Hey, we got a journal update on that. Or a codex update. Lady Liberty. Oh no. The Statue of Liberty was the target of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down, protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into the United North American States. The New York chapter of Freedom's First wanted a symbol that they would secede from this new union if necessary. In the early morning hours of November 1st, they smuggled small arms and 15.5 tons of high explosive into Liberty Island. Shooting or capturing the guards, they planted the explosives under the pedestal and detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed to the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the Freedom First terrorists. The remaining team members were apprehended after long manhunts, but the damage was done. The outrage at the secessionists kindled the fires of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chung signed an executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of the steel beams and copper plating from the destroyed statue was recovered and used in creating the new one. The original's head was put on display at the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remained there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During heavy shelling by secessionist forces, the head disappeared. A new statue was completed in 2101, and the fate of the original pieces was left for speculation and pulp novels. Interest flared up briefly in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head in the cargo hold of a starfreighter. But by that time, human media were far more concerned with the future. In the face of humanity spreading out among thousands of new planets, a statue titled Liberty Enlightening the World seemed small and quaint by comparison. I believe we've read these before. Creature.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Oh, is that a Dragon Age Origins reference?
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Reefing 101 says, try not to break anything, Ox. Grab the new SMG. Will do.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This might be useful.
The X-12D Locust SMG acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon. So we're going to be using an SMG that killed 2 presidents. There's the gray box.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old... No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Get ready. Drone, watch out! Going dark. Bird, bitch!
thought we killed Chief
They're
Rowe.
using a drone.
Light him up! Let's see if they burn!
Going silent. Checking blueprints.
Oh.
There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Oh, man.
Bring the shuttle in, now!
I barely got to do anything in that fight. Kasumi just did everything. I was about to come up with my eviscerator shotgun, but no.
Going dark. Down you go.
Oh, God.
Going dark.
Boom!
Going silent.
The ramp of the vault. Seal them in.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
PDA? Where is this PDA? I saw a sign that said PDA hack. Must be upstairs. Yeah. Oh, come on. Give it to me, give it to me. There it is. $4,200 credits.
Here they come.
Clips forever. Grab and cover.
Silent.
Can't get a lock.
Going dark. than that to blow those tanks. Now you see me. It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks. Going silent.
So they wanted me to shoot the volatile tanks, didn't they? That would have made things a lot easier, huh? Spare parts. Oh my god. And this was sitting right here.
That got it.
Ah, that's how they wanted me to do it.
Don't let them out of there with my property.
On our right.
Solomon gun, bring the girl to me.
Oh my god. Oh! And that was just a bit too risky. Thought I could knock it down before the missiles got me, but no. Let's give myself a bit more
Bring the girl.
Bunker alive.
This new assault weapon has Got it!
done.
Oh, okay, got it. Kasumi's pretty cool in combat.
Don't fight me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy toy when he walked in.
Like that. Murderer.
Moving to cover.
Going silent.
Ooh, did you see that double team?
Check your screens.
Can't reach the target.
Can't target them.
Dead Merc.
This might be useful.
Research data recovered. Tech damage. Eric J says, woohoo, done work early today, and now I get to hang with Ox and friends. That's right, my friend. You're in the right place. Let's do a thorough run around here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. We came from there, so... Robin on Facebook says, Busty, happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday, Robin. All right, through the door.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Take a coating.
Here they come. Go, Sean.
Check your screen.
Engaging hostiles. Going silent. Ha! Eat it.
Where'd they go? Is that it? Okay, where's the PDA? There it is, in the back of the truck. Okay, well, they definitely kept me busy, but I'm getting loot in the meantime. Loot, loot, loot. Refined platinum. All right, so he's going to take care of us himself. What does that mean? He's going to use a mech or something? So that's the door we got to open. Boss battle.
Get down!
Could have done this the easy way, Goldblum. Allow me to show you the hard way.
Codex entry.
The Asari, roughly 12.
Casa Fabrications Locus. The gun that killed 2 presidents is the infamous legacy of the Casa Fabrications Model 12 Locus. Originally created for the Systems Alliance, who wanted a lightweight weapon for high-gravity worlds, the Locust was designed to overcome the limitations of traditional submachine guns at long range. With bullet velocity of modern weapons already pushed to the limit, the Locust's designers sought a way to improve accuracy through reducing weapon kick. They created an internal floating bed that absorbs the gun's recoil with minimal jarring of the gun frame itself. The barrel, magazine chamber, and operating mechanism all move within this bed, which absorbs shock with springs and buffers. This creates a platform stable enough that the Locust can use auto-targeting software usually reserved for match-grade weapons. The Locust's lethality on shielded targets has been amply demonstrated. In 2176, a Virginian patent clerk named Michael Moser Lang brought a Locust concealed in a shoulder-mounted video camera to a photo opportunity between Enrique Aguilar, President of the United North American States, and Chinese People's Federation Premier Ying Zhong. At a distance of about 25 meters, Lang pierced the kinetic barriers, covering the stage with the first burst, and when Zhong heroically tackled Aguilar to remove him from the line of fire, Lang's succeeding bursts went through the Premier's body and fatally wounded both men. Donovan Hawk's collection contains 2 antique ivory-handled Locusts, modified to take thermal clips. A detachable data drive rests in the lining of the box, containing OmniTool specifications for fabricating copies. A quick trip to the extranet reveals one of the weapons has the same serial number as Lang's original. If it's a fake, it's extremely well made. New cigar.
Up ahead, here they come.
I shielded them.
Right. Well,
Yes, lock shield.
Lay down your weapons.
Look left. We've got company.
Taking cover.
Can't target them.
Now you see me.
come on. Stop it.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gunship's back and with full shield. I can get you...
Got no shield!
There's one left. Up ahead. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gun. Take out the car.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
How does the shield break?
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Whoa! First moving! What did she even
Shields
do?
down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Oh, finally. Could have told me that before I used all my ammo.
There's one left. Poking.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face intact.
Going silent.
Ah, crap!
Now you see me.
Do what you like to this gunship. I'll have a squadron of them.
Up ahead. Here they come. Going dark. Can't do that right now. I had to hurt.
Armor down! Big boom! Well, anything else? Power cells. Where's the power cells? I saw power cells. There's another med kit. Man of Warp says, and that is my major complaint about this mission. The shields are invincible against all your heavy weapons, but can only be taken down by an acrobatic flip. What did she do on the ship? She like leapt onto it and then tapped something into her Omni tool. Where are these power cells? Over here. And then somehow the shields get disabled, but well, they don't tell us what she did. Oh, there they are. They're on top of the flatbed. And I wish they would have told us that they were going to do that sooner, because I wasted all of my heavy weapon ammo on trying to take down those shields, but the shields just kept repairing themselves. It was only until after they came down that I was able to, well, tear it up with the sniper rifle. The rapid fire of that sniper rifle is amazing. Okay, well, I think we got everything. One more scan over here. Oh. And we're good. Eric J says, I think you have a codex entry about gunships that you missed. Secondary ships and vehicles if you're interested. I think I remember reading it, but I'll take a look.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Oh, great. And so now we get to make this decision. Oh. Isaac Craze became a Gold Ox. Thank you, Isaac Craze. Dragon Fan says it'll make more sense in continuity if you save the gray box data. No spoiling why, you'll just have to trust me. Plus, it makes Kasumi happy.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
That's just cruel. Why would he do that, knowing Kasumi would come all this way, mainly just to get the memories? She didn't really even care about the information. She just wanted the memories of her time with her lover. So I think I agree with you, Dragon Fan. Even if the information does become useful in the plot later, I think I want to keep the information because, first of all, having information about the misdeeds of the Alliance or anyone else is probably important to keep around, and people need to know that. Of course, we need to know what that information is to make an educated decision. But secondly, the only reason that he wants to destroy it is because he wants to keep Kasumi out of danger. But Kasumi is a grown woman, and she can make her own decisions, and she can decide whether the risk of remaining in danger outweighs the reward of getting to keep those memories. Now, one could argue that releasing the memories and moving on is healthy, and it's part of recuperating after suffering a loss like that. And yet, people can't help but have memories of the time they spent with a loved one. And sometimes those memories can be painful. And sometimes painful memories can grow into cherished memories as you get older. What once was a painful memory, a decade later, becomes a very fond memory, a cherished memory. So I'm gonna, I think I want to do what Kasumi came here to do, to retrieve the memories and keep them. And if she wants to put herself at risk, that's her call as an adult.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
Achievement unlocked. Broke, blind, and bedlam. Experience gained 750. Level 19, mission summary. The heist was successful. Keiji Okuda's gray box was recovered and remains in Kasumi Goto's possession. Donovan Hawk was killed in the destruction of his gunship. Kasumi is loyal. Kasumi power unlocked. A disorienting concussive charge is thrown that inflicts minor damage and incapacitates all nearby targets. And she gets a new outfit. And we got the M12 Locus SMG. And we got some tech damage upgrades, as well as 60,000 credits. Oh, plus that one. We got that one credit that we found in the couch cushion. I'm glad they added that to the total.
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
Kelly really needs it. She just really needs it. This poor lady.
A lot of women like bad boys.
Oh, I don't know. Good guys are pretty nice too. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Oh my
I'll
God.
be here if you need anything.
All right, let's see. Any unread messages? No new messages. All right, codex entries. We read that.
Sorry.
I think we read all of this. Let's go get those upgrades. Tech damage 4 of 5. Element 0, let's do it. M622 Avalanche. New heavy weapon. Cryo round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. A cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate, a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted objects. Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology on a large scale by generating a Mass Effect containment bubble. This proof of concept large weapon technology is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It is nicknamed the Cryoblaster. Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to be quite as useful. Against big boss enemies like the ones we have found. Eric J says, have you changed up your armor recently? With all of these pieces you've bought, you probably have more interesting options, or just cool aesthetics, lol. Yeah.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Oh my God, I want to see him sing Gilbert and Sullivan, particularly the patter song. No, it really doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter. Intelligible pattern. No, it really doesn't matter. Come on, Morden.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I love the developers for doing this. That's just, that's the icing on the cake. He's like, after that. Oh man, that was wonderful.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. Eric J says, yes! And Zach with an AK says, that's why Morden is my favorite. Now, he's brilliant. Great character. Shepard7 says, I've been waiting for this moment. Your turn, Ox. I don't think I can go through it. I don't even remember it. I am the very model of a modern major general. I've studied something both animal and mineral. In truth, I was a blah, blah, blah. I can't remember. I'd have to watch it again.
You blamed the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Well, he's now one of my favorite guys on the team. Alright, well, you want me to change outfits, eh? Wow. Negotiation bonuses, plus 10. Tech and biotic 10. Storm speed 10. These all have helmets. You're gonna complain the entire time if I have anything with a helmet. Regeneration, storm speed, health. Heavy weapon ammo capacity by 10. Shields and health by 10. Melee weapon shield. Health. Shield delay. Power damage. Probably shield delay, I think. Shoulders. Weapon damage. Power damage. Shields by 8. Oh, yeah, let's go with that. Arms, offhand ammo pack. Spare ammo by 10. Weapon damage, shields, melee damage. Shields 5. Alright, I like the spare ammo. Life support webbing. Health by 10. Shields by 8. And heavy weapon ammo capacity by 5. Oh, yeah. I think I'll go with the Kestrel Power Pack. Material, tint, pattern, color. That's all cosmetics. No helmet, because chat hates all my helmets. And there we go. All right, casual appearance. I'm still in my outfit. Let's see. What's... This one just cracks me up. Jogging suit? What? Leather jacket? Okay. Let's go with that. There we go. Default appearance. Eric J says, meant N7 parts. Don't have to. Just suggestion. Thank you, Eric. Dragon Fan says, recommend capacitors and death mask combination. Thanks. I kind of went through everything. I think I got the combo that I want. Greg Williams says, "Oh, sorry I missed last week. Work has been killing me lately. Glad you're still with us. Truly enjoy your channel. Thanks for all you do." Well, thank you for continuing to stop on by. Oh, Space Hamster. Okay, let's see. Who do we have to talk to over here? Alright, we need to do her quest. So she's not going to say anything until we do. We need to do his quest. He's not going to say anything until we do. Alright, Kasumi, how you doing?
I was just thinking about you. I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
All right, I guess that's it. Von Rex says some of the helmets are just visors. They should not object to those. No, it's the visors they hate the most. Man of Warb says he was the very model of a mummified Solarian. He was on this planet before any Turian or Batarian. He was sent to find the members of the infamous League of One, but they found him first and ensured that he was dead and done. Love it. Eric J says also missed a chat from Man of Warb. Did I miss a previous chat from Man of Warb? Sorry, hold on. Oh yeah, he says, Morden's talk about socio-technological balance is very important. Remember it. Okay, will do. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Man of Warb. All right, anything new after completing Miranda's?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I wish your people had made the offer.
I looked at your track record as you hunted Saren. I saw the choices you faced. You'd fit in fine here, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
Whoa.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
Charisma.
My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
I mean, they don't look like jeans to me. It looks like latex, if anything.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind? You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts, but you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
Whoa! Hey, calm down. Well, I mean, what kind of situation are we getting ourselves into here? Like, I don't know the ramifications. This is like the first somewhat romantic option we've gotten. Aside from Kelly, I mean, we had dinner with Kelly, but as far as we know, that it was just dinner. I mean, she's saying we could admire her body, but I think the entire ship has been doing that, considering the outfits she likes to wear. Sonny Victor says, hello, good Sir Oxhorn. Hope you're doing well. Very relaxing to watch your live streams. Still waiting for you to play Everybody Gone to the Rapture video game and Resident Evil 4. Yeah. Well, there's a long list of games that I need to be doing. Chat, oh my god, the chat is this like a point of no return choice? Is it like Fallout 4 where you can romance anyone at any point? Or is it the sort of thing where you can only romance one and then you're like married for the rest of the game? Ethan H says this is an actual romance option. Don't do it if you don't like her that much. Oh. Bad Ox, think of Liara. Oh, okay. I guess I'm married to Liara now. Brandon Dunn says, Ox, if you say yes, then you're locked into her romance. Okay. Alright, well. I'm gonna be disappointing a lot of Miranda fans out there. Sorry in advance, but you've always got the black latex.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. We need to stay professional. Keep our focus.
Yes, you're right. This is too important for anything to cause friction. Thank you for coming by, Commander.
Oh, I'd hate to cause friction. Now the the chat, half the chat is pissed off now. They're like, what the hell? Why? You guys are so upset. Hey, I'm the commanding officer. I had to keep things professional, you know? Just do it, Ox, says Pops61. You poor guys. I'm so sorry. Anything new from Grunt?
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now, let's find something big to kill.
All right, we got some Paragon out of that. Henakai Kimono says, please use another heavy weapon. It's sad seeing the ammo wasted for little damage. The cryo and arc are great for even use for small enemies. I get that. There are a lot of wonderful little heavy weapons that they've given me that I've tried using in the past. The reason I've got the plasma rifle is because it's a focused heavy beam of energy that is really easy to aim, and it does instant damage. I don't have to worry about projectile arc or, aiming at the ground or making sure it's just a steady stream of energy. So I always hit my target and it does a ton of damage. Great for boss fights like that last battle we had. The Raging Krogan says, Ox, we will never forgive you for turning down Bootylicious. Just kidding. Everyone needs to realize this is your playthrough you choose. I think they do. This is just part of them all having fun. I don't think anybody's really that upset that I spurned Miranda.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
All right, let's find something new to do. Okay, let's try going back to Citadel space. %. All right, so we're going to need Thane and Garrus because their two quests are here. Vol Petrov says, keep on straight and narrow, Ox. Don't let chat intimidate you. Oh, I don't worry about it. And Man of Warp says, just be wary of the Talistans. Stay crazy. The Tally stands. Gotcha, the people who love Tally. And then Eric J says, recommend Thane's or Samara's missions. Both are short yet interesting. Cool, I'm going to take care of everything here on the Citadel first. Now, we got a new outfit for Kasumi, didn't we? So let's see what that is. Ooh, it's red. Cool. All right, let's add Garrus and Thane. He's got a new outfit, too. All the new outfits are just like glasses. Glasses and popped collars. All right, I got 4. That's what I wanted. Let's get Assault Mastery or Shockwave. Oh, I've been using that a lot. Shockwave 4. Yeah. Heavy Shockwave. Recharge time 6. Number of shockwaves 12. Impact radius 2.5. Impact force 700. So impact radius goes up by 1. But the force goes down by 200. I've been using Shockwave to get rid of a wide range of enemies. Not to take down a specific one. I still get 12 Shockwaves. I think I want the greater radius. But but at the cost of 200 newtons. Yeah, I'll try it. Thane. We can finish upgrading his throw. Let's do that. Heavy throw, fling a single enemy with unparalleled momentum, smashing it against walls with hurricane force. 1,200 newtons, or throw field. Hurl multiple targets into the air simultaneously. Recharge times 9 seconds. Impact radius 3. So this has no impact radius. This has a 3-meter impact radius. Force of 900. So I miss out on 300 newtons. I can work on crowd control. He can work on focusing on specific enemies. And then Garrus, I think I've already got heavy concussive shot for him. Let's max out Tyrian Rebel. Now we've got Renegade or Survivor. If it can be fired, Garrus knows how to use it. His weapon and power damage increases dramatically. Health 15%, weapon damage 25, power damage 25. Health 20, weapon damage 18, power damage 25. Okay, so I miss out on 7% weapon damage with a boost of 10% to health. But since I can resurrect since I can heal my allies as a vanguard, I think I'm not going to worry about their health. Let's worry about weapon damage.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay, find Fade.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What?
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Right, I think I talked with her before. I remember commenting on how, well, ugly she was.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Okay. Meet Fade in a warehouse near the Neon Markets. Travel to the Citadel and search for someone who knows about Thane's son. Well, let's go to the Neon Markets on the Zakera ward. Okay, Neon Markets.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
This looks like the place. The Forger's thug should be inside.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and then he said go to the warehouse.
Doctors Dino says, the Citadel. Never will you find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And of course they have the worst kind of scum. Politicians. Oh, getting political in the chat today. Ethan H. says, if you want to see some comic relief, make sure to interact with those advertisement cylinder things here on the Citadel. You won't regret it.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Nostalgic melancholy, alas poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, deep accusation. Where be your jibes now? Your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Sincere endorsement. You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
Wow.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet.
All right, so each pillar has its
Should we
own.
go in?
Hi, guys.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering...
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Hail a cab. Take a cab to the factory where Harkin is. Man of Warb says Elcor stating their emotions defeats the purpose of having Elcor perform Hamlet. Yes, Man of Warb, I believe that is the joke. Okay.
I just talked to him on the wards market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
Where do we go to hail a
Why did you
cab?
come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they were out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Factory district? Yeah, I think it's the factory district, right? Take a cab to the factory.
Without a service order, I really can't.
Okay, I think they're fully outfitted. Viper sniper rifle, Geth pulse rifle. Viper, I've got 2 snipers with me. Locust SMG. Well, I've got the pulse rifle, so let's give this guy... Oh no, I don't have the pulse rifle. Okay.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there, stop
Oh, wait a minute.
Run all you want, Harkin, we'll find you!
This should slow him down.
Why do I know Harkin? So I'm having a vague memory from Mass Effect 1 where I was supposed to meet Harkin, but instead I skipped him or something. Anyway, he used to work for CSEC.
Member offline.
Hands up! Can't get a lock.
Concussive shot ready.
Can't target them.
Threat neutralization initiated.
It's stable.
Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock. Can't reach the target.
Okay. The Raging Krogan says press the L-Core ad multiple times to get more, lols. Okay. Got it. Jared Shover on Facebook says, "Oh my God, I got to catch Oxhorn live on stream and I just got off work." Yes! Thank you, Jared. Hope you had a great day at work. Glad you made it to the program. The Raging Krogan says you might want to change to the cane for the end. The cane?
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Well, I made this one easy for me.
Going to cover!
What are you shooting at, Thane?
Hostile forces have engaged.
I'm going!
Whoa, I got interrupted there.
No shield!
Okay, now can I get that hack? Or am I locked out of it forever? There we go. Okay.
We're getting close.
Can't get a lock. Engaging hostage. Gotcha. Back overhead. Watch out.
Oh, really? Circuit boards. There they are. The Raging Krogan says nuke gun heavy weapon. All right, well, if I find a weapons locker, I'll try the cane. Just to spice things up a bit.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Find out. Forged IDs. Find someone who might make use of a forged ID. Well, I guess that's going to be for another quest. Interesting.
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I'm surprised you'd ask me that. You're the one that taught me killing was the best solution.
Only when there's no other option. You still have options.
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage.
You still planning to kill him?
It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead.
I've got no problem with that.
Somehow I didn't think you would.
You won't catch him waiting here.
Right behind you.
This looks interesting.
Ooh, data research recovered. Sniper rifle damage. Julian Z says, a heads up, Ox, the cane is a hold and charge weapon. I see. That's great to hear. Thank you.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Whoops. I gotta aim slightly above his head. Ooh.
To the right!
Oh, come on.
This should punch through their armor. Concussive shot ready.
Data pad. Oh, God. $1,200 credits. All right.
You're never getting in here, Karis.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Oh, man, I want up there. Guess they're not gonna let me up there.
Crap. Two heavy mechs incoming.
Do you really think you can take me down, Karis?
Okay, got him. Out of sniper rifle. that was frustrating. I was having a hard time switching weapons for some reason. Why can't I switch to... the locus? See that? I can't switch to the locus. Eviscerator. Locus. Ha! I can't switch to the locus. What the heck? Oh, this is annoying. There we go.
You were close, but not close enough.
Garrett! My man!
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Oh! And the oysters! God!
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sedonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sedonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going.
What's in the garbage can?
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we could do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
No, you did it.
Let's move.
Sedonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Oh, Garrus. Achievement unlocked, fade away.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
He's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Well, I mean, what do they want me to do here? I mean, I kind of agree with Garrus here. That Sidonis needs to have justice meted out to him. But what does Shepard have in mind?
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
They're really setting up a subplot here where Shepard is, for some reason, convinced that there's more to this.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon. Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
How do we even know it's Sidonis?
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Shepard 07 says, "You're killing me, Ox, not giving Garrus new armor." Yeah, but I think the blasted out armor is more Garrus' style. Especially when he's in this vengeful state. They're just not giving me enough information to make an informed decision. All I know so far is that Sidonis deserves what he's getting, but for some reason, Shepard's not on board with this. The only dialogue options they're giving me are just to blindly agree with Garrus, or to say, well, maybe you shouldn't kill him. Do you really want to kill him? They're setting us up to make us not want Sidonis dead, but they're not telling us why. Like, if this were a real-life situation, the only information I would have is that Sidonis deserves this so that he pays for what he's done. But the way this quest is structured is giving me the gut instinct that there's something more to this story. Blazing Fire says, hey Ox, I'm not sure if you know this, but the Paragon and Renegade interrupts during cutscenes are optional. It's not mandatory to take each one, and skipping some could open up other speech chats. I did know that, but I'm always curious to see what happens.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Adonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
But I don't feel good about it.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Well, I'm really unsatisfied with that one. It's not enough that the man lives out the rest of his life feeling guilt. How many murderers are out there who never got caught, they never have to face justice, and yet at some point in their life they develop remorse and they're like, oh man, I feel so bad about what I did in the past, but they still live out the rest of their lives, and yeah, they burden the guilt, but they never received justice. Sidonis betrayed Garrus, betrayed all of the men. He claims that he was threatened, that they said they would kill his family or do something awful to him if he didn't do it. So he was coerced. Okay, we've got his word for that. He says he's miserable and he feels remorse and guilt. Okay, we've got his word on that. And then he says he'll make it up to Garrus at some point in the future. Will he? Will he really make it up to Garrus? Did we spare his life for Sidonis to somehow redeem himself in the future? Will he redeem himself? Does he even have it in him to redeem himself? Will he have the opportunity to redeem himself? He seemed like a broken man to me. But then again, that's just what he claimed when he knew that a sniper had him in his sights. I don't like the way this quest was structured, but we got it done. Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard, may be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Garrus' power unlocked increases damage to armor and health, armor-piercing ammo. And we got a new outfit for Garrus, all right. And we improve our sniper rifle damage. That's what we found out there in the field, 20%. Nice. And we walk away with 22,800 credits and a stack of iridium. Thane has revealed that his estranged son, Kolyat, has taken a contract on the Citadel as a hitman. Thane needs to find his son and stop him from making the same mistakes Thane made so long ago. Travel to the Citadel and search for someone who knows about Thane's son. Where do we even begin? Let's walk around.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know C-Sec too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Freddie Simmons says Garrus's team must not have been very good if they were helpless without him. I mean, there is that argument. And then Dethica says there's a Sidonis update later, but it's very missable. Well, I hope I don't miss it, because I need some closure on that quest. Eric J says that's supposed to be the point. An ending isn't always clean or satisfying. Growth comes from learning how to deal with it. Thank you, Eric. That's sage wisdom. I appreciate it. Matt Rowland says, Ox, if you're going full 4 hours, 40 minutes left, you have time to do Thane's mission. It's on the short side. We'll see how far I can go.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Okay.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts, where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Yikes.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
Sarvis the Drow says Paragon versus Renegade isn't always good versus evil, but law versus chaos. Killing Sidonis is vigilante murder. Is it vigilante murder or vigilante justice? It's definitely vengeance.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Upstairs, he said.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, it's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, the Volus worked real hard on that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Matt Rowland says Garrus isn't law enforcement, nor a Spectre, so yes, it's vigilante murder. I hear what you're saying, and I get the argument, but as Garrus explained, the sin that was committed by this guy was done directly to Garrus and his men. It was a personal betrayal. They were already a vigilante assassination squad, right? He was already taking the law into his own hands under the persona of the Archangel. He was going out there to right the wrongs that the criminal justice system in the galaxy wouldn't do, or in the universe wouldn't do. So they were already operating outside the law. And what Sidonis did was betray that group of people to a bunch of mercenary thugs and outlaws, which led to all of their deaths. So I see why Garrus wanted to deal with it personally, because it's not like there's a police force that would penalize him for taking out a vigilante band, right? Or working with the mercenary Blue Suns. At any rate, Men of Orb says, so Mouse became a rat. Looks that way.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. "Where's your son, Krios?" he asks.
Knock off the mopey crap, we can say.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Head back to Bailey?
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
We could arrest him? I don't know. I don't really think what he's done is worthy of arrest. Is he a crooked cop? Or was he just trying to reduce the amount of violence on the Citadel? I guess I'm really not sure. He is helping us here.
That'll be our next move. But I have other things I want to do first.
All right, let me know when you want to move.
Oh. Dragonfan says Drill would make better detectives than assassins. And Man of Warp says, so Mouse became a rat. Oh, Drell says Dragonfan. And then Antonio says, here's a tip. Good cop, bad cop is counterproductive, trust me. All right, thank you.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You ready to interrogate Kellum?
Oh, it's Elias Kellum.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
I completely misread that. That was Captain Bailey, not Elias.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Antonio says, good cop, bad cop is counterproductive. Okay.
I plan to improvise. No plan survives contact with the enemy anyway.
I suppose that's true. I won't interfere then. This will be difficult. If we're too gentle with him, his advocate will get past Bailey. If we're too rough, well, we need him alive.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
I place my faith in you, Shepard.
Oh, dear.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate. You two are in way over your heads.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you. Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another credit.
Works for me.
No! Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see. Like the guy who's gonna sue your ass for assault.
How about this? You tell us the target, you never see us again. And Bailey drops his price 50%.
Yeah? Can I get that in writing?
I don't think either of us want this in writing.
Alright. I ain't going to jail for the tadpole. And I do love a bargain. Joram Talid. Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry it.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
Did I do okay? Did we get what we wanted? I think I did okay. Roughed him up
What's
a bit.
the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we got through it. Ethan H says, that was okay.
How do you want to play this?
Follow Talid on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
I gotta stalk someone.
I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
What a badass thing is. Look at that.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
No problem so far. Do you have the target? Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him. I'm following. No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the target in sight. No sign of trouble. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
I'm following.
Sorry, stock boy. Just punched him a bit.
Kolyat!
Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Did I mess it up?
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Do we tell him Thane's dying, or should we leave that up to Thane? Isn't that something Thane should say? Let's try it.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Colliet. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Colliet, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Colliat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Bailey's a good man. Achievement unlocked. Cats in the Cradle. 750 experience, earned level 21. Mission summary. Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kelham and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Thane power unlocked increases damage to health of organic targets. And a brand new outfit for Thane. Can't wait to explore that. Heavy pistol damage. Use the research computer in the Normandy to upgrade. Squad bonus 30%. And we walk away with 30,000 credits.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Whoa! So this assassin's son is actually competent?
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
And we get some Paragon. Well, What an eventful trip to the Citadel this has been. Man of Orb says, ducked rats in the cradle too. Eric J says, no, that was Thane doing the house cleaning. Was it Thane? It could have been. Oh, right. I see. I get it now. I'm connecting the dots. Because his son would have been too young. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do a hard save. We completed 3 loyalty missions this broadcast. I say we made some pretty good progress. I've got a hard stop now, so I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for joining me today for this broadcast of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 2. For the week, I've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Wednesday. Friday is Days Gone. Thursday is Tormented Souls for Scotch and Smoke Rings. And I will have a lore video for you for the weekend. I found a metro station that I had not explored previously. And so we've got one final episode in Fallout 3 Metro. I hope you'll tune in for that this weekend. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all again very soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Thanks again, everybody. Bye-bye now.